passion or fashion part 2. In the part 1, we saw the fallacy of choosing an education using passion as a parameter. In the second part, we will see the role of passion as a choosing parameter in career decision. A research study from Harvard says that only 25% of people who have done PhD, who have completed their PhD, later on pursue career in their domain. Only 25%. Let that sink in. So person who has taken, say, science at 10th standard level, pursued the same to 12th standard, did his graduation in science, then took up a topic, a special area to do his post graduation, and then chose a particular issue to dig deeper to continue his studies for PhD for 5 years in relation to science. And then after he has completed his PhD, which is almost 20 years of hard study overall, he joins a bank and looks into finance, which has nothing to do with his domain expertise, which is in science. Or it could be biology, it could be anything else. It could be vice versa also. Why does this happen? Because along the way, multiple times you have taken up aptitude test, attitude test. In interviews, there have been stress interviews, and all the places you have had this same record that this is your passion, this is what you want to do for whatever the other purpose. But after having achieved that, when you are getting the chance to study that further in the industry or contribute to the industry via your domain expertise, you are not going there, you are changing the domain itself, and you are using the knowledge that you have gained here in some other domain. Why does this happen? Was it really a passion to begin with, or something else? Here the passion itself is misunderstood. The passion was not for that particular subject. Passion was abilities personified. You were able to do something better than anybody else, something better than your colleagues, your subordinate, or your bosses. So you went on doing that. It was your skill, talent, and ability which you mistook for passion. And that is why you continued on one path, and then when it came to ultimate, where you had to choose, you chose a different path. This is exactly what has been advocated right in the first place by ancient wisdom. It is the purpose you need to work for. And in this case, what is the purpose that these same people say that they have changed their domain? The purpose, they say, was getting better facilities, getting better health benefits, getting better location, like from a very cold climate to going into temperate climate, money, prosperity, wealth, family. So many other areas come into play for which people change their domain and go into another area. I have had a person who completed his BSc in biology, went to the US to do MS in biology, and then later on shifted to mathematics. And when I asked him the reason for this, He said the reason is simple. I want to stay in the United States. This is the lifestyle I want. This is where I got chances, and I realize I maximize my chances not if I am in biology but if I am in mathematics. After all, education from this point of view is taken as a means to the standard of living or living itself. So it is not the passion that works, but it is your abilities, it is your capabilities, and it is the need of the society that you are in at that point. That is where you change your domain. So coming back to the original, saying that something is my passion and that's why I will pursue it is only a fashion statement and nothing else. We need to be much more serious about what we consider our passion, and we need to check whether it is our strength, whether we can do it better than anybody else, whether we are ready to do it on a sustainable level for a sustainable time. And the acid test is, if you are given all the money in the world, what would you do? If you will continue to do that particular area, only then it can be called as your passion. Otherwise, stick with your strength, skills, talent, and the support system that you have. Namaskar.